Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? This is C-Ball Youssef, aka Chris, checking in for another video commentary. So for today's video, we will be doing part 3 of my series where I will be giving you all the info you will need to know for day 1 of Black Ops 2. And for today's video, it's going to be the shotguns. And there are 4 shotguns in Black Ops 2, and I am really excited to try out all of them. They all seem pretty interesting, and anyways, without further ado, let's jump right in. First shotgun is the M1216, and this gun's kind of got some similar characteristics to other shotties we've seen in the Call of Duty series, but it has some unique things about it too. It is a fully automatic shotgun that has 16 rounds in each magazine. However, it's kind of a little bit tricky because after every 4 shots, you have to rotate the magazine before you can shoot the next 4 shots. And that rotation is actually pretty quick, so it's not going to be too much of a hindrance, but it will be a little bit annoying. It looks like it's going to be a freaking beast at close range. Not many other guns in this game will be able to compete with it at close range. And it kind of looks like it handles sort of similarly to the AA-12 from Modern Warfare 3, except for it has a little bit more range for it. And with the 4-round bursts, you having to rotate the magazine after every 4 shots, it's kind of like it has a 4-round burst rather than fully auto. But it still looks like it'll be a pretty dang good shotgun at close range. The next shotgun is the Saiga 12, and this is a Russian shotgun that will be making its first appearance in the Call of Duty series. This gun is semi-auto, and it's got about medium range, medium damage. It looks like it'll probably take 1 or 2 shots depending on where you hit them and how good of a hit marker you get. And it looks like it'll be pretty good at clearing out a room. It should be it depends on if there's a large group or a small group as to whether or not this or the M1216 will be better at that. But it looks pretty good at clearing out enemies in close quarters where you need a little bit more accuracy, but you still just need a little bit of spammability. The next shotgun is the R870 MCS, and again, another shotgun that will be making its first appearance in the Call of Duty series. This gun is a pump action that has pretty dang good damage and range. It looks like it'll be not quite as deadly as the SPAS-12 in Modern Warfare 2, but close to that. It kind of looks like a mix between the pump actions in Modern Warfare 3 and the SPAS-12 from Modern Warfare 2. And this gun should be a one-hit kill most of the time if you're at closer ranges, unless you hit him in like the leg or just barely get a hit marker on him. And yeah, this gun will be really good for precision running around. This gun looks like it'll be a pretty good gun, and it might be one of the best shotguns in the game. And the last shotgun that I'm going to talk about is the one that I am the most pumped up for and excited about, and it is the KSG-12. However, this gun will be a little bit different than we saw in Modern Warfare 3. In Modern Warfare 3, it was the traditional buckshot shotgun that you think of when you think of shotties in the Call of Duty series. However, this gun is going to be a slug shotgun in this game, which for those of you who don't know what that means, instead of shooting off a bunch of little pellets like normal shotguns in the Call of Duty series do, this one, slug is where it shoots off one bullet, kind of like a traditional gun, and so it doesn't have the spray ability, but it'll be nice because it'll be a one-hit kill for, I'm not 100%, but I think it's a one-hit kill as far as you can shoot the gun. So that'll be good. It'll be a really good shotgun at long range, which we've never had a slug shotgun in the Call of Duty series before, so all the shotguns have just died after a certain amount of range. So it'll be kind of cool to try out this shotgun. And it'll take a lot more accuracy at close range, just because, again, you won't be wanting to hip fire as much as you do with some of the other shotties because it won't have spray. It'll just shoot one bullet. But if you can be accurate with this gun, this looks like it might be one of the better guns in the game if you're good with it. And now onto the attachments available for the shotguns in Black Ops 2. And the first attachment, is something pretty interesting and something that's got me excited, and that is the long barrel attachment. And this kind of acts like the range proficiency from Modern Warfare 3. In fact, it is pretty much the range proficiency, from Modern Warfare 3. It just increases your effective range with the shotgun. This looks to be pretty dang effective with the M1216, the R870, and the Saiga 12. I don't know if it'll be any good on the KSG. It mostly just depends on whether or not it stops being a one-hit kill ever. And so yeah, look for that one to be one of the best attachments for all the shotguns. The next attachment is Quick Draw, which for those of you who don't know, it just makes it so you can ADS faster. And it'll be useful on the 2 pump actions. Don't look for it to be used too much on the spammable shotties. The next attachment is the laser sight, which is pretty much like steady aim, just increases your hipfire accuracy. Should be a very good attachment for the Saiga 12 and the M1216, not so much for the 2 pump action guns. Next up, we got the adjustable stock, which kind of acts like Stalker did for Modern Warfare 3, which just lets you move faster, strafe faster side to side while you're ADSing. Again, this will be good on the 2 pump actions, specifically the KSG, not so much so on the spammable shotties where you're not going to be aiming down the sights too much. Next up, we got the reflex sight, and again, just like the quick drop attachment and adjustable stock, it'll be good on the pump action shotties where looking down the sights can be pretty helpful, especially the KSG where you're going to be shooting people at long range. But the 2 spammable shotties, this will just be a waste of an attachment probably. Depends on how you play, I guess. Next up, we got the suppressor. And I'm guessing it won't be too helpful on the 3 buckshot shotties. Unless there is a shotgun in this game that kind of acts like the SPAS 12 did in Black Ops 1, as I'm using it here in the video, where it didn't decrease the range at all. So it'll be interesting to see if there is a shotty like that at all. However, if using the suppressor on the KSG does not turn it in, ever make it a 2-hit kill, that could be a very lethal attachment to use, because you'll be able to get the stealth ability and be able to sneak up behind people and wipe them all out without them knowing you're ever there. And if it makes it so it doesn't ever lose the 1-hit kill, or even just makes it so it only loses the 1-hit kill at a very long range, that could be a very, very, very good attachment for the KSG. And one other thing I was wondering too is if the suppressor and the long barrel will be countering each other, because the long barrel increases the range, the suppressor generally decreases the range. So that could be very helpful if you want to have a stealthy gun but still maintain that range. You could combine those 2 attachments and get the best of both worlds, having the stealth from the suppressor but the normal range added by the long barrel. And next up, we got the extended clip, and this should be pretty helpful attachment on the M1216 and Saiga 12. And one thing I am kind of wondering how they're gonna work the extended clip attachment on Black Ops 2 is if they're going to make it like Modern Warfare 3, where having extended mags gave you more total ammo supply. So it was kind of like having Scavenger Pro, where you started out with more ammo. If that is the case, then it is going to make the next attachment pretty much useless, because the next attachment is Fast Mag, which, for those of you who don't know, just kind of acts like sleight of hand in this game. It'll make it so you reload a bit faster. However, if extended mag makes it so you get more shots per magazine anyways, and you get more ammo, I don't think you're going to see Fast Mag a whole lot. But we'll see how that works when we see how extended clip works. And the last attachment available to the shotguns is the millimeter scanner. And this is a brand new attachment, something completely new that we've never seen before in the Call of Duty series. And pretty much what the millimeter scanner does is it sends out waves when you're looking through it, and it just shows enemies who aren't moving, even if they're behind walls. And this is going to be a great attachment for dealing with campers, which is something that is definitely a problem when you're using the shotguns, because the biggest thing that can kill you when you're using a shotgun, well, one of the biggest things is somebody just camping behind a corner. And if you're able to use this millimeter scanner to see them behind walls, that could be a very useful attachment, even for the 2 spammable shotties where you're not really going to want to be aiming down sights as much. If you could see people through a wall, that would be incredibly helpful. So look for that to also be a relatively popular attachment on the shotguns. And yeah, so that's all for the 4 different types of shotties in this game that are going to be in Black Ops 2, as well as the attachments available for them. And I'm really excited to use these guns in Black Ops 2, because shotguns have always been my favorite guns in the Call of Duty series. And I'm pretty excited because Treyarch looks like they've gotten a good balance of making the shotguns all very good and useful at close range, while also not making them too overpowered. So I'm pretty excited for these, and just like always, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or feedback, let me know down below in the comments section. I respond and read every single comment left down below, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you made it this far, I would really appreciate a like too. And until next time, see you guys later.
With each victory, we instill fear.